How's it going, everybody? Ben from basesetmew here, and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm opening 2 more Terastal Festival ex booster boxes. These will be my last 2 booster boxes for now. I'm most definitely going to open more once it is actually readily available for MSRP. So without further ado, let's cut the first one of these open. As I said in the first opening, man, I'm so hyped about this set. This set is gonna be super great, especially once it's available for MSRP. And I can't wait to open more boxes. I'm really hoping to at least pull one of my chase cards from either one of these boxes. Before kind of retiring until they are available. But we shall see. I mean, as I said in my very first opening, no matter which SAR you pull in this set, every single one of them is a banger, actually. So I did get some things confused in my first opening, which is why I'm now taking the time to explain things properly. I guess I was a little bit too excited and also a little bit distracted by the pulls, like this double rare Dragapult right here, Bouffalant, and we have Mela there at the end. So I noticed upon editing that I kept calling the Master Ball reverses promos for some reason. I have no idea why. They are reverses, obviously, but as far as I can tell, I mean, you're promised at least 2 Pokeballs. Hang on. See, this is why I don't like using this playmat, because the autofocus is just horrible on this playmat. Let's see. Okay, Roaring Moon. Very nice. And nothing at the end here. We have a Professor Sada, very nice, and a Technical Machine TM right there. So as I was saying, you're promised at least 2 Pokeball reverses, and then you have a chance to get a Master Ball reverse in addition. I think for the most part, it's probably just going to be 3 Pokeball reverses, which is fine by me. Which is totally fine by me. That's also something I've noticed when editing the video. Hang on. I have to cover Marnie's face because otherwise the autofocus is just freaking out. I love this playmat, but I don't use it as much just because of that autofocus. Maybe I can fix that at some point. An Ogerpon. And a Screaming Tail. Okay, so far our SAR is kind of being hidden, and so are our Pokeball reverses, but no matter. So as I was saying before getting distracted again, that's something that really bugs me out whenever I'm editing these videos. I feel like I'm getting distracted way too easily, and I sometimes don't even finish my thought. So I will work on fixing that, on improving myself, and keeping my thoughts with me, as so to speak. We have an Alakazam Pokeball reverse. This is probably one of the better ones. Very nice. Lovely illustration too, by the way. Lovely illustration. Double Rare Blood Moon Ursaluna, a Regigigas, Professor Turo. I have him in a reverse, and a Buddy Poffin, and I think some kind of switcher. I don't remember the exact name of this card. But we have our first Pokeball reverse. I have prepared way too little sleeves for this. I guess we can put the Alakazam here, even though let's do it like this. I kind of have to cover Marnie and Lily right there, as I said, otherwise the autofocus would just freak out. I mean, now that I do have that Mew and Pikachu playmat, I kind of don't even see myself using any other playmat. I mean, I'm just using this one kind of as nostalgia, and because I haven't used this in such a long time. I suppose we could start doing the pack trick. We have an Eevee. Double rare, very nice. An Eevee. So far, no SAR and only 1 Pokeball reverse, okay? We have Morty. And we have a Maris at the end there. Okay. Well, I think something similar happened to the last box. The SAR was hitting like almost in the very last pack, but not completely. I did also pull an additional ultra rare. That does happen. I'm actually expecting the SAR in this pack, which is why I'm trying to do the card trick. I think it's either 3 or 4. Well, that's a great common to pull. The Umbreon. This one must look really cool in that reverse. Even just a Pokeball reverse. I mean, the Pokeball reverse and Master Ball reverse are the exact same foil pattern. There is no difference between them. Frostlass, that's a lovely illustration. I feel like I haven't seen that in my earlier opening. Yo, here's our next Pokeball reverse. Very nice. Technical Machine. Let's see, is there an SAR? Nope, there's just a Fazendipity, double rare. And a Matang. Okay, so it's 4 to the front. I must remember that. But that is our second Pokeball reverse. Very nice, okay. I think the reverses I'm really hoping for are gonna be the Eevees, and especially that Abra, because that illustration looks lovely. I think it's gonna look crazy with that texture. Alright, hang on. We're doing the card trick for these last few packs, and then we still have a second box left, luckily. The Jirachi, that also probably looks really cool. Here's the Leafeon, look at that illustration. That looks absolutely lovely. I just realized, if I do the card trick and I suddenly see an SAR up front, I will know immediately that it's a God pack. Huh. I kind of remember that now. I mean, we're not gonna pull a God pack because God packs are incredibly rare. Here's our next double rare, the Vaporeon. Very nice. And just a Tatsugiri. Okay, so we have, I think, 3 more packs left. One of these is gonna have our SAR at some point, right? One of these should have our SAR, as I said, hoping for at least one of my chase cards, cause that would be incredible. I think the Palafin, that one looks incredible. The, whatchamacallit, the Cerulege, couldn't think of the name for a second there. The Cerulege looks absolutely insane. I could have sworn the Cerulege was illustrated by Akira Igawa, but it isn't. When I first saw it, I could have sworn it was, because it's so well done, it's so reminiscent of her style as well. Oh, our first Master Ball reverse. Yo, okay. Our very first Master Ball reverse with the Dunsparce. Very nice. Is there gonna be a special artware behind this? Let's see. No, it's an Iron Valiant double rare. Okay. Just an Iron Valiant double rare, but still an Iron Valiant. I think I've somewhat alluded to my chase cards in my first opening. And, well, it's basically all the evolutions. I think that's a given. I think pretty much almost everyone is going to be chasing those. And as I've just said, the Palafin looks really, really cool. The Cerulege looks insane. And then in terms of trainers, the Kieran... Oh, wait, hang on. We wanted to do the card trick. I keep forgetting, because I'm not used to doing the card trick for Japanese sets. The Kieran looks really cool. The Janine looks absolutely sick. So either of those. These also have special art rares. These like special characters. So we have Giacomo, Eri, Mela, Rayford, Amaris, Atticus. I think that's every single one. Maybe Ortega as well. I know Lacey has a special art. I might have just counted off too many. I think there's maybe only like 4. But they all look really, really cool. Maybe I want to pull the Lacey, because I do already have that SAR from Stellar Miracle. Here's our SAR. Speaking of SAR, the Iron Valiant. I guess just pulling this one earlier kind of proved the point. Yo, that texture looks absolutely insane. I don't know if you can tell on the video, but that in the background with that texture looks absolutely insane. Wow. Oh my god, 2 SARs in a single pack. Are you serious? Just when I was saying all these special characters have their own SARs, here we have the Amaris SAR. Oh my god, 2 SARs in a single pack. See, this is why I love these high-class sets, because stuff like that just doesn't happen in a normal set, and it for sure doesn't happen in English sets. Maybe in Crown Zenith, but wow, okay. We only have 1 pack left. Technically, this could still be a God pack, believe it or not, because I've pulled a God pack from my Shiny Treasure EX booster box after already pulling a special art rare. I think I pulled it after the God pack, something like that. So let's do the card trick right here. And not a God pack. Ah, that would be nice though, that would be nice. I kind of wonder, I mean, obviously 1 God pack variant is gonna be all the evolutions, but I'm kind of wondering what other variants there are of the God packs, because usually they're seeded in a very special way, right? Oh, our Ace spec card, I've kind of forgotten about that one. Very nice, and a Sandy Shocks right there. This was the first SAR I pulled from my first opening. Let's cut open the second box, I suppose, and see what we can find in here. Man, as soon as this one actually gets available for MSRP, or I should say readily available, If you know your way around, you can somewhat get these for MSRP, but it's very tedious and kind of difficult. But as soon as these are available for MSRP, hopefully off Amazon Japan, because I've had really good luck with them, then I'm going to be buying so many boxes. I might even consider buying a cased, although not off Amazon Japan, obviously. I just love this set so much, and there are so many chase cards. I mean, I do realize that buying the cards is always cheaper, of course. But in a set like this, if it is available for MSRP, I think I can justify chasing, right? I think I can justify. We got the Phoebus, we got a Natu, we got a Phasandipity, we've got a Halucha, we got an Iron Hands EX double rare, okay. Very, very nice. We have the Leafeon again, we have Explorer, and that's it. No card after the Explorer. Alright, on we go. On we go with this opening. Let's do the card trick, 4 to the front. There we go. Don't get to do the card trick for Japanese packs every day, so I feel like I must take advantage. I mean, we can't even do the card trick in English anymore, so this is kind of like a nice change, if you will. Got an Aegislash, Dunsparce. We've got our Pokeball reverse. Okay, very nice. And a Garchomp EX. Nice, okay. As much as I hate 5-band graphics, I kind of give it to them. This looks actually pretty cool, this illustration. Or this render, I don't know what exactly you should call this. Alright, and sleeved up our Pokeball reverse right there. I wonder if we got another... Come to think of it, that box was actually stacked, wasn't it? Because in my first box, I only got 3 Pokeball reverses, and then... I say only, 1 SAR and 1 Ultra Rare. In this one, I got 2 SARs and a Master Ball reverse. So that was actually pretty stacked, that box, eh? That was pretty stacked. Let's see, hopefully I can pull at least one of my chase cards, as I said. But even if I can't, this opening is really fun, or this set is really fun to open. Okay, nose goes for that one. I think we can. I'm pretty sure we can. I #believe. I mean, if I can't, you know what that means, right? If I can't pull one of my chase cards, that means I'm saving all my luck for next week's opening, which is going to be 9 Colors Gathering. Yes, I bought actually 2 more boxes, because I really want to try to pull one of the alternate arts. And I really like the set, so there you go. Here's our Ace spec card, this time around a little bit earlier. We have a Raging Bolt. And that's the last card. Okay, nothing after the Raging Bolt. I'm always expecting a card, but then there is nothing. Okay, so 1 Pokeball reverse down. 2 more to go, one of which could be a Master Ball reverse. Also, I really want to pull a God Pack, which is why I'm considering buying a case once this set actually gets very cheap, because there is 1 God Pack per case, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's actually promised. That's just something I've heard, but I might have to try it out, because I've never opened a case of a set before. Yo! Oh my god, this is one of my chases. One of the evolutions. Holy moly. And it is a sign, because Glaceon, as you might know, is my favorite evolution out of all of them. I freaking love Glaceon. Oh, and this is perfect too for winter right now. Around Christmas? Man, I pulled the perfectly themed card for this time of year, didn't I? Yo, okay. I pulled one of my chase cards. Very nice. Holy moly. Let me just show this card up close, because this one just looks so nice. Yo, okay, I am very happy now with this opening. Very happy. That looks insane. Getting sleeved up immediately right there, Glaceon. Glaceon is gonna be alone in the binder for a few more months, I suppose, before I either pull some of the other ones or just straight up buy them. I mean, I kinda do want to complete my EX collection though, as I said, because I've been putting off that collection, or that part of my collection, for way too long. And some of the cards are actually kind of getting expensive, or maybe there's just a price spike. Because I recently bought the Dragonite EX for 60 euros, and then upon checking Card Market I saw like the cheapest option in a good quality was like 160 or something like that. Our Badoo with our second Pokeball reverse is Badoo, or it's Badoo, right? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, then I do apologize. Here's the Sylveon double rare. Man, there's so much sparkle, so much shine. Very nice. Very, very nice. I can definitely see people trying to master set, this set in particular. But imagine how much money and time it would take, because technically wouldn't you have to get the normal variants of these cards, I mean, which aren't that hard to get, but you would also have to get all the Pokeball variants, and then all the Master Ball variants, right? Isn't that how you usually complete a master set? I wouldn't know, because I've never actually done a master set of any set in particular. But that would be a lot of work, right? And also pretty expensive, especially with those Master Ball reverses. I'm pretty sure the Umbreon Master Ball reverse might actually be the most expensive card in the set. It isn't even the special art rare Umbreon that's the most expensive. Which is kind of surprising, honestly. But, you know, Umbreon is gonna do what Umbreon is gonna do. I don't know if I've seen that Sylveon illustration before, because that looks absolutely lovely. Man, that looks super cute. Great stuff. I feel like all of these artists in this set in particular really outdone themselves, because every single illustration in here is a banger. Look at this Roaring Moon. Look at this one. Insane stuff. And we have the Palafin, of course. Yo, the Palafin, I would love to see the Palafin in person. I said it in my earlier video, or I said it in my first unboxing actually. Leonhardt actually pulled the Palafin, and the picture he posted on Twitter looks so much better than the scans we got of that card. I feel like that is like one of the cards you have to see in person to actually appreciate how cool it looks. Look at this illustration by Licton. Man, this is so well done. I'm just gushing over all of these. We have the Carmine right here. Man, Dunsparce again. This time not a reverse, although that might still change. Maybe it's hiding at the back right here. Let's see, Ogerpon. And a Jirachi. Wouldn't mind a Jirachi. Oh, speaking of which, since I only have 2 packs left, I'm kind of wondering, are we gonna get a Rayquaza special art rare for Scarlet and Violet, or is Rayquaza just not gonna get a special art? I think it might, because Rayquaza is actually very popular, right? So at some point they have to do, I mean, they don't have to do anything, but I feel like they should do one Rayquaza one. I do realize there are Pokemon that haven't gotten a single special art in a really long time. I mean, looking at my boy Flygon over there, still sitting at like some of the worst cards in history. Let's see, Golden Go and a Metang. Okay, well, last pack. So this either has a Pokeball reverse or a Master Ball reverse, and then it might also feature an additional SR or higher. We shall see. I'm really hoping, okay, scratch Rayquaza. I'm really hoping that my boy Flygon gets a special art rare, but I really think Flygon will, because I think Flygon is going to be featured in the upcoming Pokemon Legends ZA. Yo, that Glaceon illustration, not gonna lie, is one of the prettiest illustrations I've ever seen. I mean, if you have snow in an illustration and like a forest, you already got me. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I love the snow, and I love especially like snowy forests. Like, if you have that in your illustration, that's already a 10 out of 10 for me. This one, I feel like this one used to be a promo. I don't know if this was actually printed in a normal set, but I'm pretty sure I have this as a promo from that special Ogerpon Mask of Change set. Really cool. Gold. Abra, here's the Abra. See, this is what I mean. I think this one would look absolutely insane in a reverse. That one would look insane. Jolteon, also super well done. Super well done. We have the Iron Bull. And we have a Hoot at the end right there. And an Espeon double rare. Okay, so even though this box didn't have as many hits as the first one that I've opened in this video, I got one of my chase cards, so I am extremely happy. But that also proves that in terms of pull rates, let me just pull these to the middle right here, that kind of proves that pull rates are very similar to V-Star Universe, because V-Star Universe, you'd have certain boxes that only had one SAR, and then nothing else. So this one also seems to be true. You can get boxes that only have one SAR. I'm really happy with this SAR, as I've said, so I'm not mad in the slightest. I also gotten 2 SARs in the first box, so safe to say this was a very successful opening, and I do not feel bad to somewhat retire from Terastal Festival right now. As I said, I will buy more boxes as soon as this gets available for MSRP, which might take some time because right now the prices are climbing, obviously. Everyone is chasing after the set, but I can assure you, if this is anything like Shiny Treasure EX, it will be printed into oblivion, and it will be very, very cheap to get at some point. I also do realize that this set is way more hyped than Shiny Treasure EX, also for me personally, but I think in general as well, since I think the illustration itself or the potential SARs you can pull from here are way better than anything you can pull from Shiny Treasure EX. I shouldn't say anything. The Charizard and Gardevoir are in a league of their own, and so is the Mew. But I've opened so many Shiny Treasure EX boxes which just had a Shiny Squawkabilly EX, and then that's it. And if you pull something like that, it feels kind of bad, right? So pulling something like this, or even the Sandy Shocks, which by the way, the Sandy Shocks, really cheap card. I don't mind though, because the card looks amazing. I love the SARs. Which is why I think this might take a little bit longer to go down to MSRP, but it will regardless. Don't you worry. Well, I guess that's enough of me rambling on around the ending right here. If you enjoyed this video though, then please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, then give it a thumbs down. Tell me in the comments below what you didn't like so I can try to fix that for future videos. Other than that, right here is the video that YouTube thinks is best suited for you. Right here is the subscribe button. Click this one first, then click this video. Check out any of the other videos in the description below. And I hope I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, peace. Take care.